Hey guys, Patrick here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I got a lot more videos coming up soon. Some traditional hunting coming up, so I want to go over my bow setup for the year. It's a HOYT Satori 17-inch buckskin, and it's got short wood grain limbs on it. I got a triple T string. Messaged him on Facebook and got a string made up. It's a gorgeous string. He did a great job. Once it got settled in, it hasn't moved at all. I've got two of the factory HOYT strings as backups to use in case I need them. They stretch like a rubber band. But anyway, it's got his wool silencers on here. You can get different type of silencers from him, and it's got the beaver balls here right where it touches the limbs, and the female side of Velcro. Now these beaver balls make a huge difference. You can use different types of things, yarn and other things, right there where it barely touches the limb. It takes a lot of noise out of it. I got it on top and bottom. This bow's already quiet. I've got felt in the limb pockets here. In the contact points. It's got I just got normal female side of Velcro there. The HOYT strike plate, I got no shims in there. It's running pretty much straight down the pipe, maybe a tiny bit tip left. I'm running on this one 8 1/4 inch brace height. I always write it on my bottom limb so I can remember. It's a Selway 2-piece quiver. I love these Selways. It's a slide-on quiver. I love these because the rubber they make them out of acts like a dampener, and it sucks some noise and vibration out of the limbs. They really are good in that aspect for sure. They're durable. I've had this one for a few years now. It's the rawhide. Like I said, I'm shooting about 40 pounds of my draw length, which is 27 inches, 26.5 to 27 inches. This year for arrows, I'm shooting Easton. They're the XX75 Camo Hunters 2016 lights. And 5-inch right helical feathers on there, fluorescent yellow wraps. I think they're 7 or 8 inch wraps. They're boning, however you say it. And I'm running the factory insert with Simmons Land Shark 135 grain heads. Total arrow weight is right at about 520 grains. Now I usually like to be a little bit more than that, but I'm trying this out this year. We'll see how it is. I think it'll be good enough, so I don't think it'll be any problems. So the arrow is 30.5 inches long, and I don't care about arrow length personally. I know a lot of people do it, and I've done it before where you cut the arrow, you know, an inch far longer than your draw length or whatever, and adjust tip weight till you get it to tune. I don't particularly care for that. I like to get an arrow, the setup that I want, to decide what finished arrow weight I want, what broadhead I want, and what grain I want. And I will get it in a spine that I know is going to be slightly weak, so I can trim it down until it gets stiff enough to bear shaft. That's how I prefer to do it. I don't want to be messing with tip weights personally, and I just like to pick what I want to use and just go with it. So like I said, I picked something that's going to be slightly weak at a full length shaft and trim it down. I trim it down 1/4 inch at a time. It starts out weak, and each time I cut it 1/4 inch till it bare shafts. I bare shaft through paper, and then I double check on a target outside of 20-25 yards. I've found that I can usually see smaller details shooting through paper than I can just shooting outside. It shows me smaller changes I need to make in smaller increments. But anyway, I do them both just to be sure. I like to make sure my stuff is tuned. Arrow going through the air, needing fletchings to correct it, I cannot stand. That arrow is losing a lot of momentum doing that. I want those feathers on here to be driving that broadhead, and I want it to be correcting anything I do wrong on the shot, making it more of a forgiving setup. So if I pluck the string or something, I want those feathers on there to be correcting that and helping it out as much as it can. Not be correcting my shaft that's going through the air crooked because I didn't take the time to tune it. I've seen a lot of guys they'll shoot a feathered shaft and it shoots good and they run it. I have shot a lot of feathered shafts, even with broadheads, and they look great going through the air. You cut those feathers off and the thing's knock high, knock low, weak, stiff, it can be anything. Those feathers cover up a lot of details, and I just feel like we owe it to the animal to make sure that we're getting as much momentum out of the setup and it's going as straight as possible through the air. It really aids in penetration. So I'll be carrying 5 broadheads and a fill tip this year. This is the second Satori I've had. I had another one that was a 19-inch riser with short limbs. I've had a buffalo before. I just like Satoris because of durability. I've had wood bows before also, and I might get another one. I've thought about getting one next year, but I just like, you don't see much going wrong with Satoris. If anything did go wrong, it would be the string, which I have backup strings, and limbs, it would be nothing to get another set of limbs. So it eases my mind knowing that the durability is there. So, but running factory grip. But I think that's it. Please like and subscribe. I got a lot of content coming out here soon. I ordered a wireless mic, so I'm waiting to get that before I do some things so that you can hear me better when I'm talking. But anyway, if you got any questions, put it down in the comments. Thank you.